Hey there everybody, this is Thomas Wood with Value Charts, and today we're going to be talking about the 7 characteristics of consistently profitable traders, meaning traders that have that equity curve that most of us are looking to achieve, where it's very smooth from lower left to upper right while minimizing the drawdowns and maximizing the returns. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Characteristic number 1 of a consistently profitable trader: they are disciplined. In order to become consistent in your trading, you need to have a very disciplined approach. We don't want to be coming in and shooting from the hip every day, and we don't want to say we have a set of rules and then just jump in and not follow those rules at all. So you have to have the discipline to follow the rules and stick to the plan. The second characteristic of a consistently profitable trader is consistency in trades taken. Now, this is a big one that most people don't actually think about, but that seems fairly obvious. And that is, in order to be consistently profitable, we have to consistently be taking the same types of trades. So if we're not consistently taking the same types of trades, we can't expect to have consistent results. And this is going to tie back into having a trading plan and having a disciplined trading approach. The third characteristic of a consistently profitable trader is going to be a rules-based trading approach. So they never go into the trading day, and I'll never go into a trading day and just shoot from the hip and say, okay, today I'm going to try this, or today I'm going to try that. I have a set of rules that I follow, and I stick to those rules, and I follow those rules, and I sit and wait for the market to bring the setups that I know work out and have a higher percentage or probability of being successful, and I wait until those happen, and then I follow my rules. Get in when my rules say get in, get out when my rules say get out. The fourth characteristic of a consistently profitable trader is patience. This is a big one. And it's funny because I tell people all the time that, look, 90% of the time when you're trading, you're not actually in the market. You're waiting for the market to give you the setup, and then you jump in. Okay, so you have to be very, very patient and waiting for those setups to present themselves, and don't go forcing trades, not following your plan, and forcing trades just because you want to be participating in the price action of the market. The fifth characteristic of a consistently profitable trader is forward thinking, meaning when we come in on the day and we place a trade, we have to have thought out the potential outcome of that trade. So it's kind of like chess, where you're thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead of your opponent. When you're trading, you want to be thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead of the market. If X happens, then we would expect Y to happen afterwards. Okay, so you have to have that forward thinking approach where you're going, okay, because this market has set up and triggered this signal, I'm now going to enter with the expectation of Y happening. The sixth characteristic of a consistently profitable trader is maintaining a good reward risk ratio across the board. So a consistently profitable trader will maintain good reward risk ratios. What this means is their average winner will be several times larger than their average loss. And one of the big misconceptions that people have about trading is that you have to come in and you have to be right about your trade 60-70% of the time to be a profitable or consistently profitable trader. And that is just not true. The more important ratio is not the win ratio, but it's actually the reward risk ratio. For example, if you have a 2-to-1 reward risk ratio, so on average you make 2 times what you lose on your average loss on your winning trade, then you can be correct 34% of the time, statistically speaking, and still be net profitable trader. So that reward risk ratio is much more important than percent profitable. And then the seventh characteristic of a highly consistently profitable trader is going to be no blow up days. Now, this is a big one that you would think would be obvious, but through all my experience with working with different traders, you find that it happens over and over and over again. And that is, traders will come in, they'll have one day where they will have one bad day and they'll blow up and lose all of their gains that they've made over the past X amount of weeks or months or even years in one bad day. And we cannot do that. You have to control your losses. You have to control how much you will allow yourself to give back before you say, okay, it's a bad day, I'll come back and trade another day. Now remember, no trader out there makes money 100% of the time. All right, everybody's going to have a down day. That's all right. But what's not okay to do is have a huge down day that erases all of the gains that you've had through all your previous up days. Now, if you want to learn more and take this to the next level and dive even deeper into becoming a more consistently profitable trader, we've actually put together an entirely free series on how to do this. All you have to do is go to valuechartstips.com/consistent. Again, go to valuechartstips.com/consistent. You can get a lot more information that's free that will help you with becoming more consistent in your trading. That's all I have for you for today. And until next time, happy trading.